EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Across the 20, will mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18, Rodwell. 18, 70, Timberwolf. 70, Timberwolf.
They motion the slot man left.
Ready
To throw right away. Here's Milroe. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. They bring their tight end right. They go play action now with Milroe. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 19, Chargers. Ready up.
Handoff here, up the middle. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Go.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
18 Rattler. Here we go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On first down, here's Milton. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 Lions, 10. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cub 19, Cub 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Street, street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Now Milton. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard
Here we go,
line.
Jack.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Mustang, let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Milton to the air on 2nd down, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Let go.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
Incomplete.
And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now. 79, Cowboy 80.
Tight end going in motion here. Putting the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
On play action, Milrow. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
60 by 19 Lions. 19, 5 here.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Trap 60. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A tight end in motion now. Play action, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Donovan is a rocker. What a start for him. A 2nd sack now here in this opening quarter of play. They'll go play action with Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
3rd and long.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Punt to his right. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
19-18.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got third down and less than a yard.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now Milrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, slow up that play behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now it's Milrow. That is left side and caught by Flower. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Dragon, 60. Warrior, 70.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's complete to Blue.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
70 range. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60. Hey, check smash. Check smash. '70 Timberwolf.
Whip. Watch the whip.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
The tight end motioning left here. On 3rd down, Milrow. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Pioneer! Come on! Hey! Franco with top row 18! Riggs! Warrior 70! Check out!
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And then left side, it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready,
From the gun, they'll go with blue.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Viking 18! Street! Mustang 19! $18 Rattler! Dragon 60!
the shotgun. A throw from Milton. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Blue. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Got it. Ready?
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Now Milrow on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
To the air, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Hopper's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third and 1, it's Milrow. That's caught. Left side, it's complete.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On the check.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the jump.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Hurt. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready.
Up the middle they go. He'll work forward for a couple. Trevon Rebel there to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Seven Pirates, Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Rattler, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milrow on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are able to cut it to 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Hey, check that. Go! Panther 60. Riggs, 18, Pioneer. Check. Unlock line, check smash. Check go.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Panther 11. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 19 tight. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
To the air once more is Milton. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing again is Milton. That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll go. It's Blue. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
On first down, here's Milton. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys. His fourth TD grab of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Falcons 13. Brendan operating a ball game.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Ready? Check, check. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
19.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
70 ready. 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. $19 Lions. Hey, Crash.
To throw, it's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
To the air on third down is Milton. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
18,
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Go.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's complete. Left side to Pickens.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hold the ready.
A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Complete to Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
Again, here comes Blue. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Going right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. On first down, it's Milrow. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now, Milrow misses designed run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Here we go, set, ready.
Now a give up the middle, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of their comebacks before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. One down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Come on, come on. 70, 19 Lions. Check smash, check smash. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Second and inches.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, it does try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick six. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Micah Parsons. He gets in for the sack, number 85.